guys, it is Jess with Watch Kitty Shrink, and I'm here with my week 58 post-op VSG update. Hopefully I can get through this. My cat has been a wild man this morning and has knocked my tripod down in 5 attempts of this video. But it's my week 58 and I'm unemployed. Okay, so I have a new job starting Monday, but yesterday was my last day at my old job and it was pretty emotional. You hear that? At least he's staying away from the tripod. Anyway, we'll get into all that, but let's jump into stats first. I am 30 years old. I'm 5 foot tall. On August 23rd, 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is a weight loss surgery at Pikeville Medical Center with Dr. Amy Johnson in Pikeville, Kentucky. My highest weight ever was in April of 2016, and it was 285.0. My surgery weight was 255.4. Last week I was really upset because I'd had a gain and I weighed 146.2, and this week I weighed 143.2. So that is a weekly loss of 3 pounds exactly, a since surgery loss of 112.2, and an overall loss of 141.8 pounds. I'm really excited. I know you guys was right. I was really hard on myself last week. It was just a very emotional week in general. But the gain really messed me up. And I'd really been stuck at like 144 for a long time. So not only am I happy about losing those 2 extra pounds, but finally being under 144 pounds is like huge to me. Because I think I've been there for like a month and a half. Like, you know, close to, but never under 144 pounds. So that's really cool because I made these October goals. And I said I wanted to be under 144.0 by October 31st. It's October 6th and I'm 143.2. So, I'm really pumped about that. Like I said, yesterday was very emotional. It was my last day at my job. It was, you know, I'm very close to all my coworkers. When you work with a group of people, you get very close to them. So it was emotional. I haven't let myself really think about how nervous I am about the new job just yet. I'm watching him. But I'm sure at some point this weekend those nerves will hit too. So I would love if you all would give me some good vibes and prayers. As you all know, I'm very open about the fact that I have anxiety. And I think with anybody, meeting a whole group of new people and starting over would give them anxiety. But especially, I don't know if you all could see it. He's running up there, but maybe he'll just sit down. Especially when you have anxiety, it's like 10 times worse. So, yeah, I'm going to need all the good vibes and prayers. A minute ago, I mentioned that I had some October goals. And, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted, but he's really being such a menace. So, to talk about the rest of my October goals, I wanted to mention that fall into fitness is a big part of my October goals. I said I wanted to walk 100 miles in the month of October. I've had a very slow start because I had a very busy week with it being my last week at work. But as of right now, I have 89.5 miles to go. I'm hoping to be far more active this weekend than I was able to be through the week. Another thing that I said I wanted to do in October is give myself a compliment once a week. You all send me messages all the time about how, even like last week, yes, I was putting myself down, but I always, like if I give myself a compliment, I try to take it back. I'm like, oh, well, I'm doing this, or I look like this, but, you know what I mean? Like I always try to take it back, and you all tell me to quit doing that, and that is something I really am working on. But just know that not only do I have anxiety, but I've suffered with like low self-esteem my entire life. And so it's really hard for me to admit that I'm good at something and that I deserve to be good at something, I guess is the way to say it. But I'm really working on that. And so with that, the compliment I'm going to give myself this week has to do with my new job. I have always prided myself on the fact that I can learn just about anything. I've always caught on at every job I've ever worked at really fast. That's just how it is. I've always caught on really fast. I can learn to do just about anything if somebody will take the time to teach it to me. So that's my compliment for this week, and it ties in because when it comes to my new job, I'm not nervous yet about how I can perform the job. I'm more nervous about the people, and I think that's pretty normal. Your environment at work is a big deal, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't take me too long to fit in, and that it's a good environment. So yeah, I think I've said it like 100 times, but I start Monday, and I'm starting to get pretty nervous. I also wanted to tell you all to make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's Watch Kitty Shrink there as well, because I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway sometime today. Definitely this weekend, but hopefully sometime today. So yeah, I'm unemployed today. That feels kind of strange. Got my last paycheck this morning. Later today, I have to go back to the doctor and see if my infection is finally gone. And then I'm getting my hair done because I don't want to start my new job with these roots. So it'll be a full day. It'll be exciting. Let's see. Oh, if my infection is gone, I'm not going to start back at the gym on Monday because that's my first day of work, and I'll actually be traveling out of town with my new boss. So I'm not sure what time I'll be back, but I told my coworker at my place I just left that if the infection is gone, I'm going to start back at the gym on Wednesday, and that will be really good for me mentally as well as physically. I felt a lot better when I was able to go to the gym. Esther really helped me. Like, I was being really hard on myself, saying that I hadn't done anything. And Esther was like, Jess, you wasn't lazy, you were sick. And so I am trying to be a lot easier on myself. I really appreciate all the comments I got on my last video. I know I was a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but sometimes we just have weeks like that. To be honest, most of this week I felt fat all week. I felt like I didn't like any of my pictures. I didn't like the way my clothes fit. And then something happened this morning. I guess I slept really, really good last night where I'd been so emotional. And I had that big 3-pound drop. And now I feel light. Mind games. But, yeah, that's really all I got to say this week. I feel like I was rambling again. But I love you guys so much. Like I said, make sure you check out my Instagram because it's going to be a really big giveaway. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.